What's up, Mrs. Bailey's science class? So good to see you. I am so excited because we are going to hop into a brand new science unit. I am so pumped. It's all about your body and how your body works, and we're going to learn all about that. But to start, we're going to start with talking all about what's called the skeletal system. And the skeletal system is basically, it's just made up of all your bones. So to start us off, what I want you to do, I'm looking for my stylus so that I can write. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and get just any type of piece of paper. It can be a notebook paper, it can be a plain sheet of paper, it can be a little post-it note. Does not matter. I just need you to get a little piece of paper. So if you need to pause the video for just a second to go run and grab that, I'll be right here waiting for you. Now that you have it, I am going to go ahead and this is what I want you to do. I want you to make a circle map. And in the middle of your circle, I want you to go ahead and write these words. Go ahead and write skull, ribs, and bones. These are probably some of our most familiar bones to us. Maybe we've heard them before. Then draw a circle around it. And what I want you to do, I'm going to give you a little bit of time. I want you to write everything you know about the skull, ribs, or bones in general. What do they do? Why do we have bones? How do they help our body? Where do you think these bones are located? Why do you think that they're located in the place that they're located? Anything that you know about skull, ribs, bones, anything at all, or even using some of those prompts that I just gave you, I want you to write all around your circle map. So all around your circle map, I want you to write anything that you might know about it. It's not a right or wrong answer. Just think about it. It's kind of hard for me to set a timer and wait for you instead of me just like sitting here awkwardly. So if you would like to pause the video and go ahead and write down what you're thinking, that'd be great. And then once you're ready, I'll be back here ready to talk about what you know about the skull, ribs, and bones, okay? So, you pause the video. And you did all the work and now you're back, okay? So, some things that you may have said, and you may have said something different. You might have talked about how the skull is perhaps near your brain. You might have talked about how the ribs are near your lungs. You might have talked about your bones in general. Maybe some of you have broken an arm before, so you know that there are bones in your arms. That's all things that we might already know about the skull, ribs, bones, the skeletal system. But those serve some pretty important functions. For example, the skull, it covers your brain. So one of the things that bones do, or why they're important, is that they protect your body. I'm going to write they protect. They protect your body. They keep your brain safe. You have bones that are over your lungs. They keep your lungs safe. They also hold our body up. Maybe you've heard about your spine. That's in your back. Your spine is in your back. That helps hold our body up. So hold us up. They keep us up. If we didn't have our bones in our bodies, those strong bones, we would kind of be walking around like Jello. There's nothing to hold us up. There's nothing to keep us together. That being said, they also help us move. They also help our bodies move. If we didn't have those bones, we wouldn't be able to move around because we'd be just this one blob of Jello rolling everywhere. Good. We also know that our bones can break. If you have had a broken bone before, you know how painful that can be. So it's really, really important that we do what we need to do to keep our bones strong and healthy. And sometimes even when we do that, sometimes they still break. But it's important that we eat and we get all the nutrients we need so that we can have nice, strong, and healthy bones. Okay? So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to just sit and relax, and I'm going to read something that's going to help you visualize maybe what it would be like if you didn't have any bones, so that you can see how important they really are for you and for your body, and why it's so neat that God created them the way he did to help help our bodies be so unique and amazing in his image, okay? So just right now, I just want you to listen and enjoy visualizing this, okay? All right, so here are your instructions. Close your eyes, sit tall. Are you closing your eyes? I am not there to make sure that you're closing your eyes. If you're not closing your eyes, close them, okay? Close your eyes, sit tall. Visualize your spine along your back, tall and strong. It keeps your whole body upright, reaching to the sky. Your spine connects to your skull. Visualize your skull, strong and sturdy, making your head take its oval shape. Your shoulders keep your arms far apart. Visualize your shoulders rolled back and strong. Your arm bones are long and let you pick things up. Visualize the long bones in your arms. Your leg bones are even longer, even stronger. Visualize the long, strong bones that help you run, jump, skip, and hop. Your foot bones give you balance. They're tiny but mighty. Visualize the strong, tiny bones from your heels to your toes. Your bones are strong and hold you up. They give your skin its shape. Now you see those bones straight through that skin like you would through an X-ray machine, but something happens. The spine starts to melt away. As it disappears, your body begins to melt to the floor because you can't hold yourself up anymore. Next is your skull. Visualize it melting away. Your head melts down to the floor. Those shoulder bones start to melt away until they're completely gone. You sink lower to the floor. All at once, both your arm and leg bones melt away, and all that's left is a big puddle. A puddle of brains and blood and nerves and muscles, all contained by the skin, but without any shape. Visualize that human body puddle. Now go ahead and open your eyes. It reminds you, if you've seen Frozen, it's like when Olaf, he melts and he even sings in his little song. It sounds like he's going to say puddle if he gets all warm by the sun. But that's why we need our bones, so that we don't melt into a puddle or roll around like Jell-O. We need them to protect us, hold us up, help us to move. Very, very important. So last thing that I want you to do, you're going to do an activity. So wait until I'm done with this video, and then if you need, you can reference back to it to help you. Let me go ahead and get my stylus. I'm going to show you what the worksheet is that you're going to be doing. Okay? So it looks like this. I apologize that it's a little small. It's the best that I could make it. Okay? It's going to look like this. And if you look on there, it says the skeletal system has 4 main functions: shape the body, protect the body, move the body, and make blood cells. We talked about 2 of them already. We're going to go deeper into the other ones later, but just for our purposes right now, it also shapes the body, which helps hold us up, and like our brain and the skull that protects our brain, it gives that oval shape. That's what it's talking about. And then they also help to make blood cells. And we're going to talk about that more, especially once we start talking about the circulatory system. But for right now, just know that it helps make our blood cells so that we have that. Okay? So what I want you to do, there's 2 things. First thing, if you look, you need to write the 4 functions. I'm going to draw an arrow. If you look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Look at that. And you're going to write the 4 functions of the skeletal system. They've actually all been listed. I'm going to highlight it right here for you so you don't get confused and you're like, where are they? I don't see them. Okay, this worksheet is so nice. It helps you. It gave you something to read, and then it's right there. So if you look, these are the 4 main functions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are the 4 things, and you're going to write them down in each of those blanks. Then on the bottom, it has 4 different sets of bones. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? It has those 4 different things. You have some options. If you'd like to print out the page, you can do that, and then you can cut and glue those pieces of the body onto the human body that are up there. You can do that. Or if you would like to do it all online, you can also do that too. What I would suggest is I would get like a highlighter tool, or like you could even just use your pencil or whatever it is, like this. And you can circle Like, so if you're going to do that, the ribs, and you need to show me where you go, just match the colors. So then the ribs, you say they would go over the lungs, so you'd put a box right there. And I would know those two go together. Then, like, for instance, with the, let's just do, like, the spine. I would get a different color. So I'm going to choose green. So I'm going to highlight the spine right there. Then I just put it like that to show me that I think that's where the spine is going to go. And then you would do that with the two others. So that works too. Whatever works best for you. I do not want it to be a stressful thing. It's just to jump us into learning all about the skeletal system. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy to be on this science journey with you, learning all about the skeletal system. I mean, it is so, so cool. So y'all have a great day. Keep your bones nice and healthy. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye, guys.